How do you factor in drive time expenses when pricing if using a company vehicle? From previous videos, it seems like the Octo team only goes for larger accounts, so is there a minimum shift duration that you're willing to quote? Well, that's two questions, I think, maybe. First thing, when it comes to company vehicles, route work is a very expensive way of building a team. So having a company vehicle, and we've done it. We ran 3-person crews in trucks going building to building. They would drive, some on an average 50 plus miles a day. And that cost was high, and the liability is significant because we're driving people around from place to place. Plus we're paying people for sitting in trucks. I mean, we're not going to have them log out, to clock out and then clock back in when they get to another job. State laws don't allow that to be the case. So it was expensive, and we had to calculate into each of our bids, unproductive, non-productive time. And so when we go after jobs, we're looking for larger accounts where we can staff people for a 4-hour minimum. We like to stay around 6 hours if possible, because that's a kind of a sweet spot to get part-time workers. But if you can do full 8 hours, I mean, just understand that there's things that you win and you lose on the 8-hour thing. If you're doing an 8-hour shift, productivity goes down about 35% after the 6 hour. So those last 2 hours really aren't that productive. And so that's something for you to think about when you're designing your crews. As well as, many states after, 20, in some states it's 28 hours, some states it's 30 hours. After you hit a certain number of hours per week, you're required to pay benefits. You have to look at that, and how does that look for you and your cost structure? Everybody has a different opinion on that. I mean, we have full-time and part-time workers. We don't have a wholesale, nobody works over 30 hours a week, because we do pay people benefits. I mean, we think that's important for us to get consistent, quality services.